Car accidents, domestic violence, assaults. These traumatic experiences are happening every day. They affect the people involved, people who see them, first responders who help, and the people who provide care and support. This is Anna, a 23-year-old who experienced sexual violence during her childhood. Now she's haunted by the memories of the event, enduring sleepless nights filled with nightmare, being easily startled, struggling to trust others, and feeling overwhelming guilt and shame. She finds it hard to feel safe outside, and even harder to experience positive emotions. This is post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD. Will she be able to ever recover from it? In an ideal world, yes, but it comes with terms and conditions. Across Australia, 1 in 3 psychologists are no longer able to take on new clients, and the waiting periods are long, often 3 to 6 months. If she's lucky enough to get into a therapy, then she's faced with the question of whether she can afford it. If she pays out of pocket, it would cost at least $260 for a 50-minute session, and the client's needing an average of 12 to 18 sessions. It's just not accessible. As someone who grew up in Sri Lanka at the time of civil war, the evidence of trauma has been all around me, affecting my friends, family, and my community. I have witnessed my loved ones suffer while waiting to get the help they need, and I wouldn't wish that weight on anyone. Now, I'm a professional psychologist, and my research explores the impact of a novel guided self-help treatment that could provide support for trauma-exposed people like Anna. And this guided self-help approach is derived from a standard trauma therapy which is recommended by the Australian and international guidelines to treat PTSD. Now, in my trial, I'm recruiting 90 participants, and they are randomized either to a standard trauma therapy group or the guided self-help group. In the guided self-help group, people like Anna would be receiving the content of every therapy session as a PDF module, and the therapist would check in via email for about 15 minutes. Now, some of you may be wondering, what if this doesn't work for her? Well, the therapist will continuously monitor and assess Anna's progress and can step her up to a standard trauma therapy if she requires more support from the therapist. While I'm still in the early stages of my research, our observation indicates that even participants with severe symptomology show meaningful progress in the guided self-help program. Among those who have completed, there has been a reduction of 76% in symptom severity, which is significant enough to indicate that they no longer have PTSD. Therefore, I hope my PhD would add more value to make evidence-based trauma intervention for people like Anna more feasible and cost-effective. Thank you.